Chris, obviously we had a tragedy with one of the great athletes of all time, Kobe Bryant. You're a guy who knows Kobe, knew Kobe. It's hard.
I had a good relationship with Kobe. We weren't bosom buddies, but whenever I saw him, it was all love, and we emailed occasionally about different things. I'll say Kobe was a better person than a lot of people know. In terms of, and I'm not saying his reputation was negative, but a lot of people may not have gotten to know him as well. Obviously as fans. And he was about family, and we could see that, after he retired, he really poured into his family, and he was very intelligent, and he was easy to talk to. He was very easy to talk to. You could walk up to him as he's walking out of the arena or out of the locker room and just go up to him and start talking to him, and he would talk to you. So he was a really good person. I think his legacy, now obviously his legacy on the court will be one of the greatest to ever play, but I think over time, his legacy will be as much mental as it was physical. And I think people will really begin to look at how he approached everything he did. And the way he approached it was, I'm not going to do anything halfway. I'm not going to do anything just to do it. He didn't do anything just to be, I'm Kobe Bryant, I could make money for doing this. I don't want to, but I can make money. No, he poured, when he was playing basketball, he was 110% on basketball. Then he was done with basketball, and he was done with it. He moved on into business, into his family, and he made one of the greatest transitions I've ever seen for a superstar athlete. He best-selling author, Oscar-winning film producer, media mogul with his production company, because he poured everything he had into that as well as his family. And I think that's what his legacy will become.
What is it about that? Because, I understand what you're talking about, because growing up, I was in locker rooms when I was 4 and 5 years old, watching every day what a champion does, watching my father, watching him show an example of what champions do and how they live their life and how they commit themselves and are perseverant, committed. They don't let things get in the way. But when you look at people like Kobe and like Tom Brady and like other people like this, what is it about superstar athletes? It sounds like to me that what you talked about earlier, that balance is absolutely essential. They are able to compartmentalize, but they also are balanced people, it seems
right.
like.
Yeah, there's no question about that. I think balance is the key in every aspect of life, whether it's different churches and the things they deal with. You have to have balance. You have to address everything. And I think it's the same way for a great athlete. And one thing about the great athletes, I think, too, is when you're kind of called or supposed to do something, then you can do it, and you don't get caught up in looking at your accomplishments or your achievements or what the outside is thinking. Like, I do a lot of speaking, and obviously I'm on TV and radio, and I don't have to think too much about it. If I get some credit for something I did, I don't get caught up in, they said this. You just do it kind of because you're where you're supposed to be. So I always wonder how a great athlete could be in the Super Bowl, could be in the NBA Finals, and not let the moment be too big, not get caught up in, wow, I'm really doing it.
But I think the ones that have a passion for the game, the ones who really love what they do, it's a daily thing that they love to do. So it doesn't get too big because they're not thinking result. It's kind of like what Nick Saban always says as a coach. It's this play, the next play.
That's right.
He's probably been one of the great coaches to be able to take expectations and tap them
and
down.
And lower them down, right. You can't – these athletes this week can't go into this thinking, wow, this is the Super Bowl. They got to go into the thing, it's just another game. It's another game, and I got to approach it just like every other game.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching The Roman Gabriel Show. And for more exclusive video and audio archives, go to our official website at RomanGabrielShow.com. That's RomanGabrielShow.com. And enjoy. We'll see you soon.
Listen to The Roman Gabriel Show at RomanGabrielShow.com or wherever you listen to podcasts.